What is going on, fam? This is a bit of another late episode here on Mr. Exquisite Nugget. It's your boy, Cedric. How's everybody doing tonight, fam? As the title reads, this is going to be a discussion in regards to how the WNBA and the NBA are both expanding teams and beyond. Ultimately, because they can, and who knows how big it'll be in terms of expansion, but it doesn't really seem right because of the simple fact that they already have so many teams for the NBA. But it seems like, yeah, they'll probably bring back Seattle and have one come to Vegas. Hopefully, it's not owned by LeBron because I don't want that. They've got a lot of discussions, though, about other investment groups or major corporations or companies probably trying to own it. So we'll see how that unfolds. And the WNBA, we'll get into this one first because they've already announced the big news about how Portland, well, the city's really Portland, so they're getting back their WNBA team. It seems only unfitting, though, because Colorado, as a Colorado native, I know I sound biased. It just seems like it would be so fit, though, if Colorado or what other teams could probably use one again. Probably Detroit if they ever decided to, but that won't happen because they're now in Dallas as the Wings. There's plenty of teams all around. One can be in maybe the Dakotas. One could be in Milwaukee. Some could be probably in Tennessee, New Orleans, or any of the other states. So, or cities, major cities would definitely need to be up there. So, what I think right now, it's up in the air as far as everyone would probably be concerned because they ultimately don't have a very strict, the guidelines aren't the issue. It's more or less about the ownership and, of course, the contracts. So the negotiations will be set, I believe, in 2025. The WNBA will be getting the Golden State Valkyries in the Bay Area for Oakland, or I'm not really sure which city is going to have them be hosted in, more than likely San Francisco if it's in the Chase Center. So it all just depends, or wherever they play. They even have then the Toronto WNBA expansion team coming, and then Portland in 2026. So it should be interesting to see. A lot of people are saying Sabrina Ionescu, a free agent in 2026, may go there. We don't even know yet. So we'll have to see how that unfolds. Unfortunately, though, it's just something that you can't imagine. So other than that, guys, that whole thing is probably going to be a major coincidence. If it even comes to that, I just want to see how the WNBA really handles the playoffs, or how this is going to work in terms of divisions or teams with who. It's really weird how this is going to shape because, yeah, sure, there'll be more teams, but it's like, are they going to have the unprotected players or the expansion draft where they select certain players who are protected or unprotected? So we'll see how that goes. And on to the more important news about the NBA for expansion in terms of this topic. The NBA has, 30 total teams, East and West, 15 each. I think personally, because this is just off my thoughts and want to discuss, leave some comments down below where you think the NBA will expand to. Seattle will more than likely get their team back for the Supersonics, but if anything, they would love to probably have a team in Vegas. I really wouldn't want that just because it's like we already have enough attention, but if we're getting one, then cool. I'm still going to be a Nuggets fan, though, regardless, so don't worry about it. There probably will be teams spread to. That's another thing. Sacramento Monarchs could come back for the WNBA if they wanted, but I don't think that'll happen. Just back to the WNBA topic. For the basketball now, for men's NBA, there could be an expansion, or if you send not Minnesota. What am I saying? Yeah, actually, Minnesota could be sent to the East, depending. I think if they were to send New Orleans, the Pelicans, or Pelicans, because they haven't even won a championship. But if they send them, or the Memphis Grizzlies to the East, that would probably make things easier. I'm not sure though how else it would be played out in all seriousness, because that is a very huge decision on both the commissioner, the league, the players association, and there's a lot to discuss in terms of both TV rights, how they're going to draw media, the merchandise, everything is just going to be involved. So definitely looking into where this may head. This information or just ideas, because we don't even know if they will even expand. Something being thrown out there. There's still a lot of talk whether or not the last expansion draft, it was in the 90s, I believe. Let me look this up, because this is some big news. If the NBA truly were to expand, it would be very, very big. So, what's going on, my guy? Last expansion draft. It was in 2004, yeah. So 20 years ago, they last expanded. It's going to be a while. But other than that, guys, this was a quick discussion. I hope we can definitely talk more on the topic, because I think if we're being for real right now, the NBA, WNBA is just so riddled with drama, or a bunch of annoying figures in it, or people. So just stay tuned on as we grow, or definitely go more into detail later on. And I'll get back on this topic. There'll be a part two of this, if anything. But other than that, guys, you guys have a good night. It's your boy Exxxuisite Nugget signing off. We out.